This season of Quantum Kickflip is brought to you by MythWorks. Original worlds, original stories. Find out more at www.myth.works.
Previously on Quantum Kickflip.
Giga Team Flash Omega is taking on their rivals Sunset Sideshow in a game of slug. Whoever wins this match will almost be guaranteed to advance to the tournament.
Taking, say, a better route to the Golden Jungle, would that still fall under the umbrella of our best behavior?
We do need an advantage.
We call it the mole hole. We discovered it years ago. Iggy may or may not have peeled back, but basically a super mole, I think they're called, broke through a thin zone that connects to a culvert like half a block from here.
I'm gonna stick to the route that we've been running, and I'm going to do it faster than you going through whatever weird mole hole you're talking about, because that is what we set out as a plan.
Shooting out of the ground and kind of launching and landing, you make it.
And it doesn't matter who might have gotten here physically first, because the whole team got here first, and that's what matters.
Yeah, you're really wedging the I into the way you spell team there, huh? I for Iggy, of course.
Only way I know how to spell it.
You may have beaten us here, but still, the challenge is ahead. As he's going out and he stumbles and everything, GTFO gets the next letter. Yeah!
She hits the jump off the Gundam's legs and then glides on down to the other side with ease. This feels like as much like Olympic performance.
Oh yeah, it's going to be in the plays of the week.
Yeah.
And with that, everybody cheers. You shut him out.
Shut out, you guys!
Bursting out from under the bamboo thicket.
Damn it.
Is a very upset Mega Mole. Folks, it's time to roll disaster. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quantum Kickflip, a Slugblaster actual play podcast. My name is David Ray, and I'm your host and your Slugblaster Game Master podcaster. And with me are some of my best and funniest friends and my podiatrist in the whole world, and they will introduce themselves to you now. Friends, tell me about your character's big miscalculation, a time in their life they made a bad miscalculation.
Hi, I'm Liam. I play Conklin, Cavanaugh, the monster DNA, and is the chill playbook. And I think his biggest miscalculation is based on something I did to a little kid one time. Where I think he was being interviewed early in his slugblasting career at a fairly big event. But whatever organization was kind of doing interviews for him didn't know what his special was or his monster DNA ability, but he somehow assumed they did. And so mid-interview just transforms into a giant orange hairy monster and terrifies everybody in the surrounding area. It's like a viral video, the camera person fumbles and drops the phone. The person with the microphone screams. He goes, oh, geez, I'm sorry. I thought you guys knew this was a bit. I'm sorry. And then based on one time I went up to a little, it was my cousin's kid, and I thought I was being playful because he was kind of pretending to muscle me or be strong or something, and I turned around to give him a macho man bring it on, but I really sold the deep voice growl loud and flexed my muscle and forgot this kid was 4 and terrified this child because
Okay, that inspires my character's miscalculation. My name is Laena. I play Julia J.B. Baxter, the Grit playbook with the Nega Friction sword. And I think so her sword is a hard light beam, low-key lightsaber vibes. And when it's not, unsheathed, it looks like a very classic magician's magic wand, a black tube with the white tip. And I think there was just a day where she fully was not thinking, did not associate her wand and her signature device with a sword, and brought it to school, was messing around around with it at lunch and promptly got suspended for a week.
Hi, my name is Sue. I'm playing Sheesa Pavlova. And I think Sheesa's biggest miscalculation is like she knows anytime she uses her 5D mind, she gets a nosebleed. And I think when she was like younger, she realized, if I just keep getting nosebleeds, I don't think I have to do anything in school. Like, I think I could just get sent home or like to the nurse's office. I could miss out on my tests. I could do whatever. I just got to keep getting nosebleeds.
And then one day she went to the hospital.
And they said, stop that. They said, enough.
Hello, I am Michael Vetsch, and I'm here playing Tanya Lee, the Smarts Playbook with the Kinetic Hard Light Ring Skates.
And maybe her biggest miscalculation was joining this team. No, probably not that. Otherwise, there won't be a show. I bet it has something to do with like first time she was utilizing her ring skates or something, and like they have the ability to like she could send it out and call it back, and maybe she like thought it would work like a boomerang and it just kind of comes back on its own. So like threw one of the rings and it just kept going. Kept going.
Just threw it the whole way around the world.
Yeah. She threw the hard light one time and was like, fuck, no.
Wait,
Run.
Hi, my name's Robyn. I play Iggy Baxter, the Guts playbook with the gravity hammer, and I'm having a hard time narrowing this down because I feel like Iggy has made a lot of miscalculations.
Has he made any calculations at all? Yeah.
And like, not just has he made so many that it's hard to narrow it down to the worst one. Also, a couple of the bigger ones are things I want to explore in this very episode in the downtime, so I don't want to like spoil them in the lead-in. So I'm going to go with, I think his biggest miscalculation currently is like starting this fucking absolute vendetta with Tanya, because now Tanya's on the upswing, Tanya's the media darling, and Iggy has dug himself so deep where it's like, oh, if he hadn't been such a dick, then he could kind of come around at this point and be like, yeah, I guess you're pretty cool, you've earned your spot, and like, but now he has like he's dug himself too deep. They are enemies, and
he just has to keep doubling down.
Yeah. And you're now like the golden child of the team, so I have no choice but to be the black sheep.
And I'm David Ray, and miscalculation I made. I know I talked about the little girl I clotheslined that one time, and gave an immediate trauma to. So I'm going to go with another one.
If you haven't listened to previous seasons, go get caught up, listeners. It's worth your while.
Yeah, that was miscalculation. The other time was like one time I was doing puppets, and we didn't warn the kid that the puppets were coming, and I just came in, just like popped up over the thing with a lot of energy of just like, hey, and it, like immediately traumatized the child, just like jump scared a kid, and I'm like, I do not know how to change the energy in this room. With that, we are now going to go back to our Cruise Sunset sideshow, as they have just beat GTFO in an amazing match where they destroyed them, just obliterated them in a round of slug. But now they're dealing with a little problem called a mega mole.
Oh, right. Shit. This recap is useful for everybody.
Well, with that, it's time to play the game. It's time to play Slugblaster. Well, now we're going to roll this disaster that we had at the end of last episode. I want you to roll one die for each open trouble box. You're wanting to get a 6, you'll get a style if you do. Definitely don't roll a 1 through 3. Good luck.
Cool.
All right. What did people get?
6.
6.
5.
5.
With my 6 dice, I got a 4.
Well, there you go. We made it through. we're watching a broadcast of the XBF's broadcasting team, Bjorn Magnum and Garish Typhoon. Bjorn has been breaking down how Sunset Sideshow has just dominated over GTFO. Garish, I have to say that was a lopsided affair we just witnessed in that game of Slug with Sunset Sideshow. What do you think happened there to GTFO? Well, GTFOs, they really messed it up. I'm thinking that somebody shredded wheat may have had a porcupine quill in it this morning with the way they just completely choked out there. Some may point out that the game heavily favored Sunset Sideshow due to poor design of the course. Well, I mean, these course designers may pave a new road with new ideas, try to do something interesting. But, you travel down a new road with all this planning, and sometimes you're still going to pop your tire if you hit a nail in the road.
Bitch.
Well, let's go back to the course now where Flashley Smiles is ready to interview the teams. Flashley, and it cuts over.
Flashley Smiles is the name.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm ready.
And it cuts over to Flashley, but instead of the normal smiling face of Flashley, instead, Mega Mole! And we now go to the scenario where chaos is reigning across this little section of the Golden Jungle, where the two teams and the audience and the refs are just scattering, yelling, crying as this giant mega mole freaked out by all of this noise around it. Now, interesting enough, the three people who rolled mixed successes were Iggy, Tanya, and Pavi, who were all in the media scrum. They were the ones that were talking to interviewers at the time. Meanwhile, JB and Conklin were off separately. So how I think this all worked out is that the two of you, Conklin and JB, are close to the exit out. The portal's behind you. It's pretty easy for you to get away if you want. Meanwhile, the mole has kind of come up in between the two groups, and the mole is in the way of Tanya, Iggy, and Pavi from leaving. So, this mole is, thrashing about. It's roaring. Its mouth is opening. It's got one of those mouths that it's got a crease across, but also a crease that goes up and down.
Like a Predator?
Yeah, like a Predator.
Four jaws instead of two. Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's got 6 legs, kind of a thing.
Oh, very bad. No good.
Yeah. It's got 4 arms for mega digging. That's why it's mega. So, with that, what are you folks going to do? The three of you each need to do something to either escape, fight it, distract, do something to kind of get to safety. Now, you also have all of these people around, who are also freaking out, might be in danger. So, even JB and Conklin, if you're wanting to do something to help out, you can.
Yeah, I do sort of have a question.
Sure.
JB sees this mega mole pop up, and I think the thought of leaving through the portal just fully exits her mind.
Yeah.
She kicks off with her skates, sword is out, and she starts clocking the Slugblasters in the area. She sees that Conklin is next to her. She sees that her friends are on the other side of this mole. And I want to know where the members of GTFO are.
They're kind of in a similar kind of position. Some of them are on your side and some are on the other side. One person that you make eye contact with on the other side is Hades, who has his sword like kind of pulled out a little bit and like kind of bracing down. But you can also see that Aphrodite, who like was already kind of nervous, she is not happy. She's like definitely one of the ones just like shocked and like, you know, shell shocked in that moment. The referee, she pulls out her ray gun and is readying it. Rescue agents are on hand. Like that, they act as security for these events. So they're trying to like calm everybody down. But yeah, and then near you guys on your side is also Super and Artemis, and then Athena.
Got it. So I think she sort of clocks everybody. She sees the two members of GTFO on the other side.
Yeah.
She sees Conklin, Super, Artemis, Athena, and she just sort of like does a big wave and goes, "All right, everybody, let's go."
Okay, yeah. And indeed. And and they start moving. I like that. Is there like a certain action that you're going to do? Is there somebody... Like what specific thing are you doing? Are you going to try to get to somebody and save somebody? Or are you going to try to...
I don't think she's thought that far ahead yet.
Okay.
But she's making her way towards the fray and trying to rally the troops. And then if I see an opportunity to lend a die or something or to jump in with a move, I will.
Okay.
Question for you, Dave.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of marker as to like what success in this situation is like?
So... Basically, you can make a choice to try to get out safely. It's some kind of roll to get out. If you want to do something extra, like save somebody else, that would require like either a boost or a trick or something to like get you that extra kind of resource. But
I think I've got a play here.
Okay.
So Tanya has just been going through this awful interview where she's kind of been like a little distracted, but now you're faced with this crisis. What does Tanya do?
Yeah, I think she is going to use her hard light ring skate, and she's going to try and use the energy lattice to reshape it into like a tool, a helpful tool.
Okay.
I need to roll to do that. So I will take... I've got no more resources. Woo! So I will take a dare, take a trouble to have a second die on that bad boy. Is the hype all empty?
I think
There's
so.
an open hype kick.
Take the kick. I
Can
say
I
take
use
the
that
kick.
and like try and use that to like give an opening for someone else to come along, kind of thing?
Yeah, to help rescue somebody else.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'd be rolling 2d6 with a kick.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Let's do this.
A 1 and a 3. So the play that I was trying to make with it was she was going to reform her skate into like a big flashlight.
Yeah.
Like one of those like chunky ones with the handle on top, like what the kids in Jurassic Park have.
Yeah.
And it probably plays out similar to that. It doesn't help. It just makes it angry. She reforms the skate into this hard light apparatus and shines a bright light into the mole's eyes because they're an underground species. They don't do well with light, but I'm guessing this doesn't end well.
Yeah, it's the light just bothers it even more. Like it needs to stop this light, and immediately these two giant claws come flying at you. It's going to be a super slam, unless
Can I nope it?
yeah, if you would like.
Yeah, I want to nope it.
You want to nope a super slam?
Yeah.
So you're taking. So that's 4 trouble if you're wiping it fully clean.
Oh, 4 trouble, hey. I don't have 4 trouble.
I have space to also do a nope. So if you were to nope half and I was to nope half.
Yeah,
that's
I like
possible.
that. Okay.
Or I could also, even if you were to nope it down to a normal slam, I've got empty slam boxes.
Yeah. Could I take it?
Take it, like fully take it.
Yeah. Yes? Question mark.
Yes, let's do it.
I just love the idea. Like, Iggy is very put out by how this whole match went and how much attention Tanya is getting, and sees his opportunity to play the martyr and get one up on Tanya.
Yeah, so I think you come in, you push her out of the way, and just like two heavy claws.
Oh.
Bam! You go flying back. You crash into a tree. And you know what? I think who comes to your aid, Tanya, is Athena, who comes flying in on her like board and like grabs you and like starts pulling you away. Like Iggy's kind of too far, but she's able to get to you specifically and pulls you at least to safety. So you are kind of in the clear right now. If you still want to take actions or whatever, you can, but you've effectively are in a safe spot right now.
Okay.
What's my super slam?
Mega mold.
Mega mold.
Mega mold.
Mega mold is good.
Mega mold.
And is Mega the super?
I was already mega fired, and now I'm also mega mold. My slam boxes are full of 2 super slams.
God.
Hell yes.
Oh, this
I leave it up to Tanya whether you take this as a like olive branch show of solidarity with the teammate, or me being a dick, which is what it really is. You know how perceptive Tanya is.
Yeah.
Okay. Pavi she's out. She's got nothing. And her board is kind of fricked as well. So she's a little scared. But how close is she to Iggy?
You were kind of close because you were right next to Tanya, and then Iggy came in for the save. So I think you just you were like point blank to see Iggy just get tossed. You kind of have to imagine that this mega mole is right there beside you.
Right
and you're,
there. Okay.
And so, yeah.
The way it stands, how much clearance do you think I have underneath it?
Underneath the mole?
Yeah.
The mole doesn't have like a lot of clearance underneath, although it does kind of rear up every once in a while to like do another kind of swing and an attack and everything.
If I call to Tanya, will she hear me?
Maybe. There's a lot of yelling and screaming. It's chaos.
Okay. Do I have, like, is there anything rope-like around me?
I mean, there's probably wires and cables from like, you know, cameras and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know, that like because there was an interviewer, right? Like the cameraman's still there, but like maybe the camera's down, or maybe even trying to grab some shots or whatever. But
okay, I think what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
Pavi's freaking out because she doesn't have any of the tools she normally has to help her in this moment. But what she does know is that the mole can't see very good, and also I might be able to trip him. So I'm gonna run around and try and find as much cable as I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and connect them together as best as I can, like kind of around the mole. And then I'm gonna. My goal is to get to Tanya, because if we can connect the cable to one of your skates, we can make a bit of a tripwire.
Okay. Let's do a roll, and then we can see like how well we can pull off this, you know, snow speeder attack on the AT.
I have so much trouble, but I will take a dare to roll too.
Okay, let's do it.
Can I also mark a trouble to lend you a die?
Yeah.
If you can.
I think JB is going to start doing her field projector thing and like sort of see what Pavi is doing and how much distance she has to cover to get all of these cables together.
Okay.
And she starts like making channels for you to go faster, and she's trying to signal to Hades to do the same thing.
Okay.
Sick. Okay. Come on now.
Oh
no!
We rolled so good for the whole run.
Now we're rolling like ass. I got 2 1s and a 3.
So
Oh no.
JB, and you know what? Hades does see what you're trying to get at, and like sees this movement at Pavi picking up cables and trying to go around like that. I think they kind of see it, and Hades does his best to kind of. He's doing that like almost like speed dash, using the sword, just flying and like turning, and it is sort of distracting the mole. But as you're going around with the cable, I think a part of it is there's a lot going on, so you're like looking, and I think with that extra bit of distraction of like, okay, I gotta go around it, I also have to pick up cable, I have to like look for more. There's so many things. A lot of steps, and it's in chaos. And you know what? I think it might be even something really simple. I think as you're going and you're doing it, you're looking, you run into Aphrodite. Like you just full on like smack into her, and she goes tumbling down. And I think as you are kind of, you know, maybe you go down to your knee or whatever, the mole once again with all the yelling turns and is not even meaning to attack you, but instead just kind of it risen up, and it's coming down, and one of its feet is just going to land straight on top of you. Like it's going to land on your back and push you right into the mud. It's going to be another super slam, my friend.
Ooh. And remind me what I'm marking down for that.
Well, it's a super slam is either fill one of your slam boxes,
okay,
and it's going to stay with you not only to the end of this run, but it will also follow you into the next run. Now you can nope it by,
but that's 4 trouble, is it not?
4 trouble to get rid of it completely, or just make it a normal slam.
To bring it down to a normal
slam.
I have to take the slam. I gotta take the slam. Yeah.
Are you taking the super
I'm
version?
taking the super slam.
Okay.
Can I take this one?
So Athena had gotten you to safety, and like she's checking, like, are you okay?
But then Tanya does hear Pavi and is able to see and notice that this is happening. And I think Tanya just sort of has to be like, I'm fine, but she's not. And has to rush back in.
So you go running in, and like, so are you noping it? Are you taking it?
Taking it.
You're full. Yeah. So just like what?
Yeah.
What Iggy did to you.
Oh, dang.
You gotta pay it forward, you know?
So you go diving and you see, you know, Pavi has kind of stumbled. You push her out of the way, and the foot comes down crashing on you. You get pushed into the mud. Like, it's not too bad because it is muddy. It's not like hard ground, but it's still...
That's a lot of weight.
It's still, 1,000 pounds on you. And Athena is just like, I try to stop doing that to you. Like, she's kind of like, come on, I try to help you. And you're going to take the slam of... Super stomped?
Oh.
Yeah. So bam, and like you can feel it in your ribs, and you're like your whole core just knocked out. Your wind is knocked out of your lungs and everything. Ooh. Okay. And technically, Pavi, and I'm going to say even Tanya, you're both kind of in danger. You're still in the... We haven't seen a success yet.
And so that I'm understanding correctly, Conklin and JB are in a position to just leave.
You could.
Obviously, we're not going to, but like if I wanted to just turn and go back home, I could. Great.
Yeah, you're not having to avoid.
And now Iggy is as well.
Iggy was sent further back.
So all 3 of them are still in as much trouble as they were 10, 15 minutes ago?
More, in fact.
Yeah, because now you have a bunch of trouble in slams, yeah.
I would like to invoke an ability, but it could go a couple different ways, sort of, because it's one of those ones where the sort of like mechanical payoff is nebulous, but I want to invoke Lucky.
Okay.
And I think my pitch is either it guarantees one of them gets out, or it gives them all help on their next roll. I'll let you decide, but basically I want to invoke Lucky.
Read Lucky.
Once per run, Dumb Luck helps you. So it's kind of like Middle Finger, but a little more nuanced.
Yeah.
Once per run, Dumb Luck helps you. A tree falls on a monster. lasers miss you as you tie your shoes. You unknowingly give someone a perfect gift. I would like to sort of do the tree falls on a monster element of it to sort of help them. Yeah, whether that's one of them gets out free or they all get help.
I think you can rescue one of them. I think this is the kind of perfect use for Lucky,
Can
frankly.
I make a pitch?
Sure.
Plus 2d6 on the next roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For everyone?
I was going to pitch a team roll.
Oh, I see.
Okay, then Conklin looks at JB, sees this is not going well, can see that we're the only two in a position, and kind of gives you a look of like...
She looks scared and she is like nodding like we need to get out of here.
And he's like, yeah, I'm scared too. I need to... And I was about to start hitting you with a plan, but this is Lucky. You don't plan this. So it's both JB and Conklin looking at each other like shrugging, like... What are you going to do to help him? Well, I don't know. What are you going to do to help him? And we're too far away to actually have this conversation. And Conklin takes 2 steps backwards, knocks over like one of those pop-up tents with like the 4 legs that you see like a farmer's market. It falls over and it yanks a cord, like a power cord that it was attached to, which then snaps, flips, and it basically creates this Rube Goldberg level of errors all the way around the stadium to the side that we're not on. And I want a big sound system tower to fall just behind the mole and start vibrating the ground.
Sure.
Kind of like the Whacking Day episode of The Simpsons. And the Mega Mole is going to turn around to be like, well, I mean, sure, they're screaming, sure, there's noise, but the ground's vibrating, and I'm a mole, that's my whole MO.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically...
my whole MO.
But yeah, in a sort of panic, Conklin just walks ass backwards into a Rube Goldberg machine, and like that's the scene at the end of the first Happy Gilmore. I hate that I have to say the first Happy Gilmore. And the tower comes down, chunk, and now there's thumping bass pumping into the ground.
Okay, so that was Lucky. So you were trying to go for broke and try like almost... If this works, I feel like the mole would have its attention drawn. So this, if you want to put in a couple of kick and make a big roll, it'll be one.
Is it what Laena pitched? We get 2d6 to our roll to get out of here.
Yeah, I'll say that would be part of it.
So I'm still rolling for it.
This is one big roll, or like one big move. If it's going to save everybody, it's got to be.
If I'm understanding, like you did Lucky, which is giving us plus 2d6 to a roll to get away. Like we've created an
rolling.
opening.
I see. Their one big roll. I'm like, my one big roll. No, I did Lucky.
I was gonna say I would be open to making this roll because I think as soon as JB sees this opportunity, she would start skating so fast and yelling, "All right, everybody, out!" and like directing people towards the portal.
Yeah.
So I would be down to make this roll if folks are cool with that.
And you're saying someone needs to mark kick to...
There's so... Like, how
like
do I
a kick
resolve
to get everybody? I think is reasonable.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I have one kick
Okay.
left.
I would take that kick.
Take it.
Yeah.
There's the 2d6 from the Lucky. May I add a d6 from Patient?
Yeah, I think that would work because it's using that kind of strategy of like, hey, Athena, come over here. You're directing.
Yeah,
you're like,
she's trying to direct, like,
traffic.
She's sort of skating over and is like, okay, like, Hades, use your drone, shepherd people this way. Like, she's turning into, like, almost like a shepherd dog, directing all the other shepherd dogs to get the sheep out of here.
Yeah. Super is also flying around and like he's helping audience members, like he's fully in like helping, and like you have these rescue agents who are like waiting to like or try and pull people apart. Like you have everybody's full attention on getting out, and I think you barking orders, this is big.
I am up to 46 and 1 kick.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone else offering stuff? I have stuff to offer.
I would love stuff.
I do
One stuff on that roll, please.
I do have a d6 that I can give you.
Incredible.
From my gravity blaster. Maybe I'm using my device to help with this maneuver and help propel us to the exit.
Yeah. Anyone turns the wrong direction, you like gravity buffet them back into the group. Yeah.
I have a pitch as well. If I were to put 3 more kick on this,
Okay. Yeah.
could we make this a trick that would net us all some style if we pull it off. Like a one style each. Basically, we not only do we get out, but we do it in a very slick way that looks good on the XBF broadcast.
Yes. So everybody's getting a style. If you roll this is all one big roll. Yeah. I mean, here's the
If
thing
5 style is too much, is there any amount of like team style that could be earned instead?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, let us be cool and sexy.
Sexy Dave.
I will give you style. This is a trick. However, you should know if this does not roll well, consequences are on everyone. Everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
either everybody gets something or everybody's taking a kick to the teeth.
I am up to 5.
So because it's the one it's based on, the 2 from Lucky.
1 from Patient. 1
From me.
from Iggy.
It's 5.
Yeah.
And then a kick each from Iggy and Sheesa?
I got 3 kicks from me.
So all of the kick forever. And what the heck, I think I will take a dare and add another D6 to this.
Let's go.
Many eggs, one basket. Many eggs, one basket.
6D6 for kick. Check it! Sunset sideshow, saving the day. Awesome!
Finally!
1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6.
If you hadn't taken that dare, we'd be fricked. Oh my god.
So Conklin kind of stumbles backwards and sets off this Rube Goldberg machine. Wires falling, knocks into like a lighting system, which knocks into a support for the rail, which topples over and knocks into another thing. Like it keeps going, and it's kind of surrounding, and eventually hits this. This speaker tower, and it goes down, and now all of the XBF's like music that's been kind of playing, and it's just like all the bass is heading straight into the ground, and this is when GB sees the opportunity and kind of like is directing people. Rescue agents are also helping you, and like
She's fully ignoring the rescue agents.
Sure. And Super is helping out, like doing the whole thing. It's kind of an amazing group effort that you see now that the mole is just like trying to like attack the speakers and try to bash it away. And fortunately, there's despite all this ruckus, people are finding their ability to pick each other up, and people scramble away and start heading back towards the portal.
And we all get to do a trick on our way out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your moment where you each look cool as you're going?
On my way out, I see Aphrodite on the ground where I left her.
Yeah.
And I run over. I'm like, do you want to piggyback? I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to run into you.
And she nods. She doesn't really talk, right? And just nods at you, and she hops on board.
Iggy, picks himself up, dusts himself off from this attack, and sees the exit, but I think sees one of the members. Maybe it's Artemis, who's, still just like doesn't have as clear of a path, is still kind of on the other side of the mole. Even though the mole is like turned around, there's still like not a clear line.
Yep.
And kind of like sighs and hops on his board and goes and grabs. And similar thing, like skids to a stop and is like, "You need a lift?" And then once they're on, uses the gravity sledge to like hop, like essentially get a little boost jump and hop over the mole on their way out. That's my trick.
Yeah.
We get some air and clear the mole.
Perfect.
I think Athena swings over again, much as she did the first time.
Yeah.
And asks like, "Oh, how, are you
Pulls you out of
okay?"
the ground, yeah.
It's like, much less so now. Then the two of them are up and both utilizing hard light board type devices. We're sort of skating off, and like the lights are doing a cool thing as we go.
Yeah.
We zoom off together.
Love it.
I think Conklin is looking very pleased at what he accidentally created. But even though the tower fell, some of the effects are still happening, and I think a different, like a vending machine is about to fall on him now, and Super swoops by, stops the vending machine from landing on him, and then he high fives, Conklin and Super high five, and then scurry off to the thing.
Backlit by panic energy drinks.
But yeah, Conklin was almost hoisted by his own petards with the effects were still happening, and Super saves him, and off they go.
Yeah.
And I think weaving through the crowd and sort of bringing up the rear are JB and Hades. They are both using their swords. Hers has this hard light glow. I imagine his is also glowing too. Maybe it's like red. Is it red? Yeah.
It's a black blade, but with a red glow to the edge. On the edge.
Tight. Yeah. That's great. And we're like creating these like lit up beacons that sort of like surrounding. So like his drone has the aerial shot of this like orange glow and this red glow funneling them in. And JB can't help it. She does one last round arc, and on the way back, she grinds that rail one more time and then goes through the portal.
Wonderful.
Everybody mark a style if you have it.
Yeah.
And you're scrambling out. The rescue agents are kind of like keeping a border, like they're there while everybody else is going, and you get to safety. You go back through the portal that you're supposed to take to get here, but only some of you did. And you head back into the safety of Null, back into the park and everything. And people are, like, I can't believe that. Is everybody okay? There were like medical teams on hand, and so like, they're checking everybody out. There's this kind of moment, chaos. It's so much energy and like talking, going back and forth. Who is the person you want to go and talk to? Who is maybe it's you as a group? Is there like, what's the first reaction after you kind of catch your breath?
Oh, Pavi doesn't even wait to catch her breath. She runs up to Tanya and she's like, Tani! And then she just like gives her like just like a big kiss on the forehead. She's just like, you literally ate a lot of dirt for me. Thanks, buddy.
That hurts there a little. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
and then
no problem.
and then she kisses her just a little bit gentler. Just be like, okay, I fixed it. I'm so sorry that you did that, but also thank you for doing that, because dirt is so hard to get out of everything I'm wearing. You have no idea, and you have to understand I really, really appreciate it.
Iggy's got his shirt open to show off the big claw mark across his chest, and is just doing a lot of...
Cover that up, Baxter.
I think JB is making her way towards the group, but she goes up to Conklin first, and she says, okay, we made it that time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Slugblaster if a giant mole doesn't come through. I mean, you ever see that at the NFL? I don't think so.
You're spending some time. They want to make sure everybody's safe before they kind of like let you go, kind of a thing. So they're checking in, and during this GTFO, it's kind of winding down, and the group of them do come forward, and Hades, kind of like on behalf of the group, you may have beat us hardly in there, but you've shown great honor by helping us out, and I guess I have to say thank you.
Yeah, you do. Say it again.
And then Pavi is just like watching this interaction, and then immediately puts herself between Iggy and Hades.
Hades, yeah.
And Hades, she's just like, you also did so well.
We appreciate that. Clearly, we have to practice more, but it was an honor to have had this great competition with you.
Likewise.
And hey, you came through when it counted. Slugblasters stick together.
That's what matters.
Is it culturally insensitive to ask why the team from Japan couldn't handle the giant monster? I'm thinking yes. I'm looking around now. And I'm thinking yes, I will keep that comment to myself.
Iggy's losing it.
Their response to it is usually just another big monster.
I think, the Artemis is like, well, we will see you in a couple of matches, but next time it won't be as enemies, but as maybe...
Frenemies?
And it doesn't translate well into Japanese. Like, is there the word for frenemies? And then, like, yes. And they're all, they go on their way.
I mean, we'll see if we see you again. I think you got to win matches to play good teams.
Elbows Iggy in the ribs directly on the scar.
It was worth it to know that you're safe.
As they go, you just kind of realize, like, this is, despite all the like talk back and forth, and you've had like competitions against each other, like impromptu. This is your first official match against each other, but it's like this was turned out pretty well. The thing is, you were still a little bit of an asshole to them, so I think I'm going to say. Instead of going back to neutral, it's just to -1. So you are getting +2 to your relationship to go from -3 to -1. They're still on the side of like rivals, but
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
Reasonable frenemy
It's now
territory.
just sports rivals as opposed to deeply personal rivals.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like making personal digs and insults, although clearly that's going to bother them. They still do.
Like, I think, because, we showed some camaraderie there, but they have to be aware that we handed their asses to them in the match and then kind of embarrassed them, like, rounding them all up. So it's like, we kind of made you look bad twice.
Well, although Athena did help.
That's true.
Yeah, Athena was, and Super was doing it. Yeah. Super, honestly.
And Hades.
Hades was doing pretty well. Artemis was, Aphrodite was the one that kind of like had the hard
Yeah, I mean,
trouble.
mathematically, 3 of our team shit the bed, whereas only 2 of their team shit the bed. Vis-a-vis the mole.
And towards the end, as everything's kind of wrapping up, I think one of the drow rescue agents actually comes and thanks you folks for like helping out, and just like, well, you did a pretty good job helping us out there, and I appreciate that. Normally when things break down, we just want people to get out, but you helped make that happen. And so I'm just going to shake your hand. And goes to JB specifically. You did a great job. And
JB is not extending her hand to this rescue agent.
Yeah, Conklin is like doing the thing where you rub your, slice your hand across your neck, like, hey, cut it out, because we do not want to be photographed
Shaking
hands with rescue agents. Everything we just did will be moot if there is one picture of us like shaking hands with. No.
Instead, she just like points at his face and says, "I know," and then just turns and walks away.
Yeah. Well, I never. So with that, I was about to give you a +1 withdrawal. I think I'm going to just leave it neutral. Like that.
Good.
Good.
Love it.
I've never seen a team that look good. I didn't want a +1 with them. That's fun. With that, we are now going to head into downtime.
Hey there, sluggers and sports fans. It's me, Laena. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Quantum Kickflip. If you've been enjoying Quantum Kickflip, you know what to do. Leave those 5-star reviews, follow us on those socials, tell those friends, and subscribe to our Patreon. For as little as $2 a month, you will be helping us out in a big, big way. Our Patreon gets you early access to all new episodes, tons and tons of bonus content, special shoutouts, and so much more. If you subscribe to our Patreon today, you can listen to the outtakes from our first run. You can support us by heading to patreon.com/quantumkickflip. And now, Hades and Artemis from Giga Team Flash Omega have a special message.
On behalf of Giga Team Flash Omega, I want to thank all of our fans for their support, not only in our glorious wins, but even in our heartbreaking defeats. It's through you that we can do this.
Hades, you need to have more pizzazz. These are our fans. We have to show them that we love them and they matter to us.
They do matter to me. Tears are rolling down my face, it's just that you can't see it because of the rain. Anyways, I want to specifically call out our legends. Craig from Canberra, Australia.
You're awesome!
Nash Fesman Farmer.
Yes!
Aratlon.
Cool!
Diamantina.
Go for it!
Mana.
Huzzah!
And David G.
Friendship! And remember, folks, true love is a story that never ends.
Until one of you dies.
This season, Quantum Kickflip is proud to be sponsored by MythWorks and Wilkie's Candy Lab. In addition to producing Slugblaster, MythWorks is home to many incredible games, including the Wild Sea, Glow, and the Emmy-nominated Pico and Crescent, both of which have been nominated for Best Family Game. To learn more, follow them on social media at MythWorksHQ or visit their website at www.myth.works. You can catch the next episode of Quantum Kickflip and the beginning of a brand new run on Wednesday, July 29th, or 2 days early if you're a patron. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get you back to the action.
All right, folks, we are going to downtime. We are, first of all, clear slams. If you have super slams, which you may have just received, you take away the super part of it. And as well, we, get back all your attitude and your turbo and all that kind of thing. And we are going to hand out some style. We have our crew, your punks, so +3 style after runs where you leave your mark or make a statement.
Did we
leave our mark or make a statement?
Yeah.
I think we totally did. We made a statement for sure, which was when the chips are down, it doesn't really matter whose team you're on. We all got to do something to help.
That's true.
Us working with GTFO. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my brain, I was like, well, Iggy wasn't really coming up from that angle, but that doesn't mean the rest of the crew wasn't. Iggy was just trying to get the attention back on himself.
You gave the illusion. The illusion that was the goal.
Yeah. Probably not for partiers, though. We didn't have much of a party.
Yeah, you throw a party or have a good time. Not necessarily in this case, but I am also going to, once again, this was in a match, so you get +3 style for winning the match.
I don't want to push back too much on the making a statement thing, but if the making a statement is teamwork is good, that really lines up with the crew brand of good kids, +3 style after runs where you help others or take a stand.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's our statement in that, like, we want to help people and it's all about collaboration. I don't know if this is the right brand for us.
That's fair.
That is actually good.
I'm happy either way, but I just
yeah. We're all improvisers. We can kind of justify anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is the one time we really need to police ourselves, or we'll just be like,
yeah, we got everything.
Get every pat on the back available.
But that being said, I still +3 for the win.
Okay.
And yeah,
which still leaves us at 7 style in the crew bank because we had 3 or 4 before.
Yeah. Before I get into any of the scenes, I'm going to mention one that's not going to have a scene because you don't know why. But you are taking -1 with Shimmer.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Shimmer.
We pissed off the mob?
I guess.
That mole was a made man.
The mole was a made man. He was a mole.
Yeah. Not a mole like a creature. It was just a guy we were beating up.
It was a 1,000-pound man.
Yeah. With big claws. Yeah.
And we're going to actually go to after practice. The coach was, speaking well of you, of how you did. He did kind of point out, is like, you changed the plans last minute and all that kind of thing, and he's not too pleased about that. But
I'm sorry, did the plan get us there first, or did the change of the plans get us there first?
The plan would have worked if you had just gone with what was originally planned by Tanya.
I think if we're comparing what would have worked and what did work, I'm going to vote with what did work.
Okay.
Sheesa, can you see the reality where everyone went through the same door? How did that turn out?
Yeah, I can. Give me a second.
Okay,
Your nose is bleeding.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
please don't do that.
In the end, it worked out for the match, but how did it work out for that little bet that we had going?
You kind of didn't do the bet. You did kind of go sideways on it, and you threw it under the bus almost immediately at a key time. That's,
Is there anything in the rule book that says that you can't go through a tunnel? I feel like it's Airbud rules. I don't know that we were on bad behavior by...
You just need to be on the same page. Look, we'll talk about this later because we have a special guest. Paul from Hard Decker is here. He's gotten you some gear, and he's Paul, come in. And Paul comes in. He's just like a kind of a slender, kind of scrawny kind of guy, maybe 5'3".
The Paul Hard?
Yeah. Paul Hard. No. This is just a middle management guy. Okay. He's the guy that's been handling.
Paul Medium.
Paul Medium. You know what? I'm writing it down. Paul Medium. And he has glasses. He's balding. He's got that like little tuft of hair at the top of the baldness. And
you got a Tintin look going on?
A little bit. And he wearing this like brown suit and like the tie, and it's like a little wrinkly. And he brings in this case. Hi kids. Great job out there with the matches. You guys are really showing what Hard Decker can do, and you really showed Myper a thing or two. Myper's team looked like fools out there, so I appreciate that. That's good. So I got you your Haswear. Now that your coach passed along to me that you need advanced Haswear that will, like, not just tear apart ahead of your match in the Waking Pits. So I got you your Haswear. And of course, here's a coil, a lens, and a disc as compensation for the good match. And thank you again. I would also like to remind you to not swear so much in your posts. I don't know who's doing that, but please...
I don't know either. It's really upsetting.
Well, I appreciate it anyways. Thank you for portraying Hard Decker so well.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Medium. We'll keep trying that.
A little bit of quality control is all I'm saying.
Elbow.
We'll make you look real good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Now I am going to go. And then it's just uncomfortable. Like, it's one of those people that just is uncomfortable around teenagers. Like, you just can't be in this room.
He's worried we're gonna bully him, but it's not undue worry.
I think JB has learned that the best and funniest way to get under this guy's skin is to say absolutely nothing at all, and then he'll talk himself down and we will leave.
Anything that he can imagine is worse.
Yeah. So she has said nothing, and she has the little half smirk.
You're not responding to any, asking questions and just not answering. That is so off-putting.
This poor beige man.
Paul heads out, and as I said, you get you've spent your 2 style to get Haswear, and so you're now prepared for that match in the Waking Pits. You get a coil and a lens and a disc, and you start going and working on putting into your boards. And so who has some in the labs that they want to do?
I want to roll some.
Yeah.
Me
Is
too,
it everybody?
please.
I think it's almost everybody.
I'm if we're all a round of in the labs for the table.
I might as well, I guess. And so Pavi's, fixing her board and making those fine-tuned adjustments. Tell me what you get and what you're upgrading if you're...
I can start because mine. I don't need your gems and coils. I'm simply going to spend a style to begin training towards gaining power, which is I'll be adding a kick to my pool. And I think it's just a matter of they're all tinkering with their boards. I think Conklin is trying to focus his ability to monster transform. Can he focus the transmutation to specific parts of his body? And so he's still at the point where he still fully transforms and then detransforms, still fully, but one transform comes and he's got bigger biceps and then he comes back down and then he, takes him a minute. It's not these aren't push-ups. He can't really just snap in and out of it. But after a little while, he's like, okay, I think I'm ready to go again, goes big and his calves are really big. Maybe in the time it takes them all, he gets 3 transformations in, and each time he's got his pecs are huge, his muscles are huge, his claws are bigger, and he's getting a little better at focusing where the transmutation energy is. And when I inevitably have a breakthrough in a future run, that will give me an extra kick.
Cool.
Great.
I think what the issue was with my board was it's got a bit of a coil that had a kink in it, and then it made it so that the board itself would kind of sputter.
Sure.
So she's replacing a coil, and it's a pretty minor thing to change, but she's doing it, and she actually feels pretty proud of herself because she's not a girly who likes tools, but she could do it herself if she has to.
Just the basic mechanics. I know that would be the hard thing for me if I was I drive a van for a living, and I'm please don't break down.
Yes.
I do not know. I know this is so fundamental to my job, but I do not know how to do anything. Okay, great. What else?
I've got some rolls to make.
Me too.
As do I.
Let's roll some dice.
I spent 2 style on my in the lab rolls, and I came away with a coil and a disc, so I can add a stabilizer, gaining 1 more boost in my turbo pool.
I rolled 3 in the labs. I spent 3 style. I got a coil, a lens, and a gem. I am also hanging on to the other lens for now, and the disc. And I'm going to spend a lens and a gem to get ref coating. Avoid slams from lasers and other electromagnetic energy by marking 1 trouble, redirecting the attack wherever you wish. So that gives me a lens, a coil, and a disc that I am hanging on to for now.
Okay, great.
And that left a coil from the Hardecker Hall for me, right?
Yep.
So I rolled 1 in the lab and got a 5, which is a choose. So with that coil, I'll choose a disc, and that'll get me a stabilizer, which just unlocks a boost on my device. So I have 1 more boost on my gravity sledge.
So with all of that work that was done on your devices and everything, and that scene, you get a +1 with Hardecker for showing the company well, especially helping out, winning, everything. It's not mauled by you infighting out there like the first match. So you get +1 with Hardecker, and you get -1 with Myper. Myper was how dare these brats make our team look so terrible. So you got that. As you're kind of wrapping up, you're heading home, you're finishing up on your devices. Tanya, the coach had talked to you in advance, and you need to have a heart-to-heart with Iggy, and kind of not with the coach around. You need to try to establish this, not have him. So you're thinking about it. It's coming towards the end. Everybody's packing up. Maybe you kind of like wait for Iggy to head out, and you just
I guess where were we when we were doing all this?
all this upgrading? Well, this is right by the hoverboard park, the kind of garage space next to the hoverboard park where people do kind of like use some of these tools, but they're meant for you.
Then yeah, I think as people are sort of packing up and stuff, Tanya takes a bit of a breath and then calls out, Baxter, you have a sec?
Huh?
No, not, Iggy. Do you have a sec?
For you, always. Iggy sidles over and like takes his time and makes a show of like he's walking like laboredly and like he's still got his shirt open enough that you can see the scratch mark. What's up, Tan?
Walk with me. Tanya, having also been hit by the mole, is not taking any of this.
Yeah, his plan to like
Guilt trip
you by taking your slam isn't working because you also took a slam, but he's not letting it stop him. He's still trying to guilt trip you. Laboriously gets back to his seat. All right.
And I think the two sort of head off, like walking away from the skate park together. Maybe they end up on a path that almost sort of like leads out toward the boardwalk, and you hear like the ocean lapping against the shore.
You can hear the like, occasional like bells and buzzers of like skee ball machines in the boardwalk arcades and stuff.
Look, what's the issue here?
I don't see an issue. It's a beautiful day, ocean air.
I see plenty of issues. I see plenty of issues. You going against the plans that I lay out for the team. You
doing a better plan.
Against that exact thing. This attitude. What's happening? Look, we practiced all week on how we were going to start off that competition, to start off that race, and suddenly there's a mole hole to go through, which I'm going to be honest, I'm guessing is why there was an angry mega mole at the end of the whole competition.
There wasn't suddenly a mole hole to go through. There was always a mole hole to go through, and you would know about the mole hole if you had been part of the team from the start, but you weren't, so you didn't know about it.
Well, guess what, idiot? I can't change the past. I'm here now. Why didn't you mention the mole hole sooner?
You come in and you just think that you're guaranteed a place on this team, and I can't change that. Maybe you are guaranteed a place on the team, but you're not part of the team. You have to earn that, and you haven't yet.
All right, so what do I have to do to earn that then? Because I guess showing you up and doing better than you can do isn't enough.
You earn your spot by showing some loyalty. Can you look me in the eye right now and tell me that if the XBF came to you and offered you a transfer to a different team, to a better team tomorrow, that you wouldn't take it, that you'd stick it out with Sunset Sideshow?
I know full well that would never happen.
But if it did?
Do you think if I didn't care about this team, I would have pushed Pavi out of the way and gotten stomped on by a mole? Crushed by one? Have everything collapse in around me, see nothing but dirt?
And Iggy looks like visibly uncomfortable at this description, but kind of shakes it off and is like,
look, we don't have to be friends, but we have to work together. If you have intel that can help the team, bring it to me. I'm making the plans, I'm our captain. All right? The moment that there are more things that I don't know, it means that more things could go wrong, and I need you to work with me. I'm not trying to be your friend, I'm trying to be your captain.
No, I wouldn't leave Sunset Sideshow. That's all you had to say. It's pretty easy. That was a lot of words to avoid answering my question.
Tanya slaps you across the scratch marks and walks away.
And that sting like lands, and the words that Tanya was saying about that weight and everything like that, you're looking at her as she walks, and you kind of go into your own mind and your own memory, and like doing the Lost flashback scene again. What do we see in that flashback?
Yeah, so I think we see earlier incarnation of Sunset Sideshow. Everyone looks a little younger. Iggy is there. It's mostly the same. Still got the rat tail. Still looks like a bit of a dirtbag. Conklin's there. Pavi and JB. Obviously don't see Tanya at this stage, but we do see a fifth person that we haven't seen before. She's got kind of a lean build, dark skin, fiery brown eyes with a notch in her eyebrow, according to this description that I'm reading, wearing a red bandana and a black denim vest. And we see all of these earlier incarnations. We're kind of seeing a montage play out, so there's no dialogue, but like they're all on a run and kind of racing and chasing on their hoverboards and doing tricks. And they swerve into this culvert. They're doing tricks, doing loops around, trying to get through, and end up stumbling their way onto the mole hole, the secret back way into the Golden Jungle that we saw in this past run. And we see them sort of racing around these tunnels and pissing off mega moles and running and whatever. Having a great old time. And then we see a moment where Iggy gets a little too close to one of these mega moles and it lashes out at him, and he manages to dodge the hit, but it takes out like a root next to him, and the entire tunnel sort of collapses on top of him. And he's stuck there underneath the soil of the Golden Jungle, and just like he has this little pocket of air, but he's underneath, like the entire tunnel has collapsed. He can't move, he can't get free, and he's just stuck in there, and his crewmates don't know where he is or what happened to him. And we see him just like trapped in this moment, getting, not like crushed to death, but like very incapacitated, and just like his stress beginning to like get worse and worse over time as he realizes that like he can't get himself out of this, he can't break free, and eventually working up the panic so high that we hear that signature pop sound, and suddenly he's gone, and finds himself back in Null. I think we've established that you like when you peel back, it's to like the place you feel at home, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we've done in the past.
Yeah. I think he peels back. He finds himself, he like goes from being incapacitated in this tunnel to like a sort of a whoomp, and he's flat out in the middle of the skate park, and kind of picks himself up and dusts off the soil of the Golden Jungle. And he's like, visibly shaking and rattled by this. But he sort of takes a deep breath and looks around and realizes that he's out, he's free, and even though he's gone through the worst thing that a Slugblaster can go through, peel back, he also avoided the even worse thing you can go through, which is, dying in another dimension. And has this realization that like, if this is the worst thing that a Slugblaster can go through, and I've gone through it, then what's stopping me at this point? Like, I know I can do it. I don't have to be afraid of this. In fact, it just saved my ass. When choosing between suffocating under tons of dirt or going through a little peel back, take the peel back any day, baby. And I think the flashback ends with him, a couple days later, going to one of his dirtbag buddies and getting a stick and poke tattoo on the side of his neck. It's just a little line that just like a vertical line on the side of his neck, and then we sort of do the back to the present, and we see that there are several more lines next to that initial line at this point. He's got a tally running.
Tally. Oh my goodness.
That rules.
What were those scenes we just saw?
So sort of starting that one off, I took trouble for the first of the leader beats. This is one of the sort of sport-themed tracks that Dave developed here. The first beat is Weight of Responsibility. It is a hard task to be a leader. What is the challenge of the role for you? +1 slam. Who notices? And I think the challenge is just like is like beef with teammates. It's like particularly Iggy, but there are still like I think some fears of like not fitting in, not gelling with the crew, and things like that.
Iggy took point on that maneuver to do the back way, but like two other members went with him, right? Like, yeah, there's still friction there.
Yeah, and I think the slams that it sort of suggests are like anxious and stressed, so it's on the emotional end. I want to pitch the slam of doubt-filled or doubt-riddled is, I think, what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I think something that I wasn't initially planning, but what came up in the beats of that, I think, was the notion of not knowing and like being from the smarts, like having the intel is something that helps her feel confident.
Yeah.
So suddenly not knowing some of these other variables is there's more that can go wrong there. And I would say Iggy maybe picked up on some of that.
Usually it's like, who notices, as in like, oh, who will be compassionate to you because they notice you're going through a hard time. And then this time it's like, oh, I noticed and now I have some leverage to make you feel even worse. And for me, that beat led into Origin Story, which is a -3 style for a flashback that shows a defining moment from your past. In this case, the first time that Iggy peeled back, but not the last. Kind of the whole premise for this character was like, what if you realized that you can shrug off a peel back okay, and then decided that your whole slug blasting style is going to be based around not caring about peeling back. So that's Iggy's defining moment, and that gets me a trait. I think I gotta take Snake. If there's any question about who goes first, it's you. That's a fun narrative one. It doesn't give me a lot of mechanical advantage, but it's fun.
So you folks were so successful, and people are starting to talk about this whole event. Not only the match itself, but also the aftermath. That's a story that gets into Slugblaster magazine, and Corey Meltzer, the editor, with his his broadcast Slugblaster Now, is going on. I think what we're seeing with Sunset Sideshow is pretty impressive. I think it really shook things up, and the fact that they had a different portal really gets back to the heart of slug blasting by using these alternative methods. I can't get enough of these kids. And, with that second win, they have 6 points. GTFO has 3. And Shine Sparkles, with their defeat over Knuckle Supper, they have 3 points. Right now, Sunset looks like they're going to be advancing to the tournament unless they really shit the bed.
Can you say that on the air?
Oh, we can say anything. I am Corey Meltzer.
You can say anything you want on a podcast.
Yeah. You can say anything. And, so it's big.
Unfortunately.
With that little thing. You can check it out. I wrote an article in Slugblaster magazine. It's this is the team to watch, and with that, that is blurb that you guys unlocked, which gave you a +1 to Hard Decker and +1 to Fust. Those are the 2 you chose.
Yes. Figured our existing sponsor and our potential future sponsor that we might want to court. Creating a better relationship with both of them.
Yeah, Fuss does pay attention a lot to Corey Meltzer. And actually, I was going to give this separately anyways. You're going to get +1 with the Old Guard, which is who Corey kind of represents. And also +1 with the XBF. It was actually the whole display. Like, there were so many replays. There was everything that went down to, like, how exciting it was. It reflected well on you. But not everybody's listening to this radio program. Elsewhere, we go to Conklin. Where are you listening to your radio?
I think he's just on his laptop in his room, He's got his feet up on his desk. He's maybe just like tossing a fidget toy up and down. Listening.
Oh, Conklin's a hacky sack man. Come on.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you know what? He's tall and gangly. He's hacking sack in his room.
Hang on.
Hacking darts and hacking sack.
Listening to this podcast, it begins to fade out. Corey's done his bit, and he's like, "Oh, it's done. I'll tune over to the old AM radio here," and goes from the live, the podcast app, your podcatcher of choice, over to one of those like web browser based things where you can listen to terrestrial radio but streamed on the internet. And he is tuned in to the Call of the Caribou, which is an AM radio show kind of about conspiratorial, weird monster stuff. He's a weird monster, so he's interested for that regard. But this is also the show hosted by his biological father. And he tunes in now. It's a call-in conspiracy show, and both his dad, Carrie the Caribou, Cavanaugh, and a listener are discussing the potential for the migratory, how interdimensional travel might affect cryptid migration, specifically sightings of the Jersey Devil somewhere other than the Jersey Pine Barrens.
All right, caller, this is what I've been talking about for ages. Do you think we always had hard light? Do you think we always knew that we could dye white fabric green? We didn't. We have always had new information at our fingertips, and for us to believe that anything other than the impossible is real is negligible on our part. We need to be believing that things that shouldn't be happening can happen, because they have and they keep happening. So why wouldn't I believe it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, caller?
Oh, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. the Caribou. I think this is so reinforcing. I swear I saw that Jersey Devil in Norway, and people just wouldn't believe it. They kept saying it was a moose.
Listen, who am I to say the Jersey Devil doesn't look like a moose? They could.
And it's at that point, Conklin, somebody comes into your room and kind of hears you like listening to this station.
All right, next caller.
And he's doing the thing like when when you're hacky sacking in your room and your mom comes in. He switches. Slugblaster radio. You're listening to the. He just switches it to like
Conklin.
Hey Lou.
Conklin, bud.
Yeah, Lou. I'm just playing hacky sack, listening. Just on my computer.
Yeah, you're on your computer listening to, what are you listening to in there?
I'm masturbating, don't come in.
You see the door had like started to open a crack and then stops and then is like, wait, no, come on.
And then he's standing there fully clothed.
Yeah.
All right,
Buddy,
Lou.
I heard what you were listening to.
Yeah, Lou, I was listening to the Call of the Caribou. Deal with it.
I wish I could express to you just what a bad influence. I know it's your dad, and I don't want to. You're entitled to a relationship with your dad. That's only fair. We all are, and I'm not trying to take his place. I'm not trying to get in between you. You got to realize that the path that he's on, the life he's chosen for himself, it's not. You deserve better than that. We want better than that for you, and it's the kind of things that he's on about, the kind of ideas he's putting out there. It's not productive.
I hear you. I think it's far out. I mean, like, it's monster stuff, Lou. Like, I'm kind of a cryptid myself. I'm sorry if it's relevant to my interests. And I'll have you know, I was listening to Corey Meltzer before. Did you hear? He wrote about us in Slugblaster magazine. We got a little blurb in Slugblaster magazine. We are a team to watch, Lou, because we not only kicked GTFO's ass, but we also saved everyone from a mole. Yourself included, might I add. Granted, you went with the rescue agents, but, won't hold that against you. You know, talk about bad influences.
I did read the blurb, and I'm very impressed. It's a team to watch is a big deal. You should be very proud. Your whole team should be very proud. Especially, I read that they singled out Tanya's performance in the match there. They really singled out that final trick and how it put you guys over the top. I noticed that she was the only one mentioned by name in the blurb.
All right, Lou. And as Lou's talking, I think out of spite, he's like on his computer now. That like he likes Lou when he's kind of riding him for Slugblaster stuff, but when it's this weird stepdad stuff, he gets a little more anxious or a little more hostile. And as Lou is trying to throw shade, he slowly turns up Call of the Caribou again, like louder and louder until it takes over what.
It's always been real. The Jersey Devil has been cited in so many places. I don't know why you would call a show specifically about the existence of cryptids only to tell me that they don't exist. Listen to something else. I know what's happening.
Lou closes the laptop. Oh, don't touch my stuff, Lou.
Listen, bud, I'm that we want the best for you. We want you to succeed. We want you to aspire to greatness. And we don't push you to be mean. And we don't try to keep you away from bad influences just to make your life harder. We're trying to make your life better.
Okay. Heard. Can I it's been a long day. Can I just continue to relax in my room, please? I'll see you bright and early for training tomorrow, and you can impart whatever wisdom on me you need to then.
You're right. Relaxation, recuperation is an important part of the process. You gotta rest so you can train even harder the next time. Just, choose productive ways of resting. And he turns that around in his head and realizes how paradoxical that is, and just I think he's
shrugs. Maybe the kind of guy who that actually makes sense to him, because he's such a sport. He was like a professional surfer. He's like a hard-working dedication thing. I may, that actually makes total sense for him. There's no contradiction. Yeah. There's no contradiction to that. There are productive ways to be unproductive.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No hesitation. Choose productive ways of resting, and turns and leaves.
Productive ways of resting. Oh my God. I guess do that in the news. And so that scene was the first of one of my downtime tracks, a classic Slugblaster downtime track of Trouble at Home. Your family disapproves. How? Why? Do you care? +1 slam and pick a teammate who notices. I think the teammate who notices is the next one to text him, and he kind of vents to whoever he was texting with. And is it a?
Yeah.
I think it's to Pavi. He's just like, dads and their expectations, I tell you, or stepdads. And he's like frowny face emoji. But I think his slam is just going to be a productive rest. I like it. Productive rest.
Yeah. I think Pavi texts back just like the gif of the cat hanging off the ledge that just says, "You got this."
Thanks, Pav.
That's in your frequently used gifs. You don't have to search for it.
No.
And speaking of Pavi, I think we're actually going to pick up exactly right here. You're having this conversation back and forth, but the thing is, you're in the midst of trying to train with JB at this moment. And just you send off that quick message, and you turn back. What are you practicing with JB?
I think when you find us, you'll see a bunch of coins just kind of around me in a circle, and they're all heads up. And right now what we're doing is Pavi looks at Jabes and is like, "Jabes, I'm telling you right now, if I could have just got my brain around how to make, the odds a little bit more in our favor, to make the ground a little bit thinner around that mole, we could have ended that fight so much easier." I mean, so essentially they're working on getting Pavi's 5D mind causal pressure going.
Trying to affect chance and everything like that.
Yeah. And you also see that that Pavi, just like She's the Man style, has like a couple of tampons in her nose.
Oh Jesus!
Because the nose is bleeding. She's been doing this for a while.
Where is this? Where are you doing this work?
I think she's always at the baseball diamond. That's her that's where she's always at. The baseball diamond near her house in a
You're
clearing.
on the pitcher's mound, surrounded by quarters. JB's at the base of the mound, sort of looking up at you, roll of quarters, like a quarter empty in one hand, and then like a coin poised in her other hand. And she's like, I mean, you've got 15 in a row. This is a pretty hot streak.
Pavi reaches into her pocket, grabs another roll of quarters, tosses it to JB, and is just like, okay, now here's the thing. If you just chuck all of those in the air, I'm going to make them all land heads. I'm going to do it.
Sorry, all at the same time?
All at the same time. Look, you got to make big moves to do big stuff. So let's just do it. We could do it. Listen. And then she pulls up the cat on the ledge gif. That's me. I can do this.
What is Conklin saying about stepdads right now? Sorry, I don't mean to read your texts.
No, it's okay. Totally. That's actually my fault for showing them. But also, we all know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lou, yeah.
Just, it's always Lou. God bless him. Okay, so take those coins, chuck them in the air. All of them.
Are you sure?
Listen, I can do this, okay?
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just pushes the tampons in her nose just a little further.
JB unwraps both rolls at this point, casts aside the paper wrapping on the ground, kind of holds big ass handful of quarters in her cupped hands, and then she says, okay, 3, 2, 1, winds up and just chucks upward, and then just kind of brings her hands up above her head to not that she doesn't trust Pavi, but just instinctively she's like, I don't want to get pelted by quarters as they come down.
Pavi is standing just legs, feet shoulder width apart. Her arms are just at her side, but slowly rising up beside her. Her eyes are closed, but she cocks her head to the side a little bit and then opens her eyes really big. And you just feel a bit of a pulse in that moment. And when you do, everything just starts to fall. All of the coins.
And the thing is, you just black right out.
Yes.
And then you wake up in your bed, on the couch at your house. Now, is JB still there?
I think she is. I don't think she would have left until Pavi had woken up, but she did bring her to her house.
Now, Pavi's dad is kind of standing over you. He's got, like an ice pack with him. He's got, towels and everything.
All right, there she is. All right, okay, thank you very much, JB. You're good to head on out now.
Okay, yeah, I'm good, James. Yeah,
I can see you to the door, JB. Did they all turn up heads? Quiet, so my dad doesn't hear.
Sheesa, I can't believe it's happening again.
Dad, stop. Listen, you're.
I buy those tampons not for that reason. All right. All right. Those feminine products are not intended to allow you to push yourself to the point where you're blacking out.
Okay, listen, I get it. But I think I probably did something amazing.
I think what you did was you pushed yourself too hard. You were unconscious and you had to have a friend drag you back here and put you on the couch.
Yeah. Okay, no, I see I understand that, but you have to understand too that if I don't
think you do understand.
Will you just listen to me for a minute? I just need to explain that this is all I'm good at. This is what I do. I know that this looks bad and scary, and I get it. No one wants to see anyone black out and have their friend drag them back to their house and put them on a couch. I'm sorry that happened. It sucks. But also, I think I did something awesome. And I think it's something that could have really helped us if I had just taken the time to push myself that hard earlier.
Sheesa, you're pushing yourself too hard on the whole. This, you know what? I'm gonna have to cancel my business trip next week now.
you don't.
I was gonna go away, and I was gonna leave you and your brother here, but now I'm gonna have to stick around. No, I'm gonna have to stick around, aren't I? If you're gonna be out here jamming tampons up your nose and passing out, what's next? You gonna smother yourself in a pad? I'm your parent and I'm trying to take care of you, and you don't understand any of that.
No, I don't think you understand.
No, you don't understand.
She blows up in this moment. She's had enough of her dad just not listening to her. I'm gonna give him a revelation.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
explain.
So 5D Mind has an ability called semantic orthogonality.
Sure.
Orthogonality?
Is that what it's? Orthogonality. Yeah. Where essentially I can give a subject a revelation. And I think out of the fact that she is just at this emotional extreme and he's not listening, like he's just truly not hearing her. So she's going to make him listen by like, and I think it might be an accident. I think this might be like her trying to figure out how to, like, I think this happens because she's unlocked something because she's done this huge thing.
Yeah.
So she's going to roll for the kind of revelation she's going to give her dad.
An action roll in the middle of the downtime. Here we go.
So I think I have to roll 2d6.
Okay.
One to determine what category of revelation.
Oh, this is just rolling on a table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm rolling on a table. So we're going to see what the options are. All right, let's see. Okay. I rolled a 1 and a 5. So the revelation that I'm going to give my dad is other shoes. It's technically supposed to be for an enemy, but it's live an enemy's life from infancy on, every pain, every love, forgetting you ever were you. Then meet yourself as them. So I think this happens.
Holy shit.
So I think this happens kind of in a split. Like, I think this is like he lives my life as me, experiencing himself to try and help him understand why I need him to get on my level and let me do my thing.
It's incredible.
That's wild.
This is a nightmare ability.
It is. I'm so sorry.
That is wild.
Yeah.
And so, what does Pavi's dad do?
I think that it, like, camera cuts to a wide shot of the two of them, then it cuts in on a close shot of his eye and zooms further and further in until you're in the pupil, and then it's just blackness, and it zooms back out from that, and he's suddenly looking at himself, and he's being yelled at in all these different scenarios and stuff, and we're just seeing sort of flashes of that communicates as though he's seeing this whole life from the other side. And then it's coming back, and it zooms right back out of his pupil, and we see that both of his nostrils are bleeding, and he's just sort of standing there, mouth agape, in the living room.
Then I reach into my pocket and pull out 2 tampons. And then Pavi says, look, I get it. I see what you see, but I need you to understand what I see too. So here's what I'm thinking. We can come to an understanding together, okay? Pavi takes a deep breath and she's starting to cry a bit, but she knows that this is the right thing. And she says, go on your trip and know that this is my last season.
Sheesa, I'll take the trip, and I'm just looking out for the two of you, okay? All right.
I know.
All right. Bring it in. Bring it.
All right, I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
What was that? Those scenes?
Those scenes were a lot. Those scenes were nagging injury. An old injury is acting up again. And JB notices. So that's 1 super slam, and it means I also get a trait. And then that is final warning in the family beats, an argument, punishment, or ultimatum. What do they want? What do you want? And what don't they understand? And what don't you? And that's +1 doom.
Yeah. So there's this mix of like, it's your final season, but also like he also has a good conception of like how bad it is for you too, because he experienced all that you've been experiencing. That's wild. What trait did you choose from the nagging injury?
I'm going to choose passion. And can I make it for like, I don't know if this works, like relationships? Like I'm thinking about leaving the team in the best stead that I can with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what if I'm passionate about fixing this relationship, this Iggy-Tanya relationship?
I think you could even go broader and just be like, I am
My
passionate
friends,
about my
my teammates.
friendships and our, like, yeah, if you're passionate about the team, but specifically like the team's cohesion, then it's like, oh, anytime you're dealing with a role that helps you, like, you know, mend fences or keep us,
This may be too general, but like if it's just like passionate about cultivating relationships, and it's not even just the team, but it's like if you try and interact with and like an enemy player or something, and the action you're taking is about like convincing them. This almost becomes like your skill is like the charisma of being able to interact with people,
like convincing,
Okay.
persuasion. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. And
you need a super slam and a doom, I think.
Yes.
What's your super slam?
Killer migraine.
Killer migraine.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Wasted tampons.
And then doom.
The doom is waste of tampons.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about like the ultimate or something? The notion of a last season.
The ultimate.
Yeah. From there, Tanya has also been kind of working on, bettering herself and everything. Tell me about the research that she's involved with.
This one won't be like a full scene, so I'm just going to read out the thing that I'm taking right away. I'm taking research as a trait beat, a scene of you exploring, reading, analyzing a video, being creative, trying something new, planning weird portal routes, etc. Gain 1 trait. And I think to sort of like keep in line of like Tanya's the planner is a strategist kind of thing. I think she is, now that they have the Hasware, going ahead to the Waking Pits and getting like, not even necessarily on where whatever this match will be, but like just getting a lay of the land and being like, what are like castle structures? What is the weather like? What can I gather about this dimension that can like help refresh and keep it be like, this is a way to handle whatever we'll be doing in there. Then the trait that I'll be sort of pulling out of that, I think I'm going to take Technobabble. Twice per run, explain something technical with jargon or a fun metaphor for 1 style and 1d6 to a roll.
After dropping Pavi off at home, JB goes back to the baseball diamond to clean up dozens of quarters. She is just grabbing them by the handful, sort of like going through the pitcher's mound, picking up probably like 80 quarters or something. It's 2 full rolls worth, maybe plus a little more. Every single one is heads. Every single quarter. After she cleans up all of these quarters, the sun is starting to go down. She knows that she has to get home for dinner soon. But she takes some time and she just takes her skates, she puts them on, and she starts sort of skating around the diamond, and then like starts sort of cutting some wide paths, and she's just sort of starting to go through just like some of the tricks that she's been practicing, some of the grinds, how fast can she loop around the diamond, how fast can she do it when she activates the field projector with her sword. And she just sort of takes some time on her own to just practice. And as she's practicing, she's thinking a little bit less about, how fast can I do this? How smoothly can I pull off this trick? How does it look? Which is, maybe something that she would tend to think about from like the magic sleight of hand angle. But she's a little bit more preoccupied with another angle of thinking about these tricks. What happens if Iggy gets into a bad situation? What happens if Pavi's nose starts gushing blood and she can't pull off her trick? What happens if Tanya and Iggy start to get into another argument? What happens if Conklin backs into something and instead of it working out brilliantly in his favor, he gets buried under rubble? And her tricks start to think more about trying to mitigate disaster within her own crew. This beat is grinding, a scene where you work hard, prep carefully, wait patiently, fall and get back up, etc. +1 trait. And I think the trait that I'm going to take, JB's really focused about. She wants to make sure that our run is successful. She wants to make sure that we actually get into the tournament bracket. And sometimes to be successful, you have to make some sacrifices. I'm going to take sacrifice your body. Yeah. Take a slam to get +2d6 to your action. The slam can't be noped or avoided in any way. You got to actually take it, kid.
Nice.
JB really taking on the weight of her teammates, especially when they're getting into trouble, such as when Iggy, who's been called into his school counselor's office. What does this office look like?
So Mr. Martinson's office, it's a rather plain room, but there are some bookshelves that are all filled with like psychology books or also a smattering of self-help books, things like that. And there's a very modest desk. It's not like a full desk. It's a student desk that has just been placed in the room. That's all he has. It has one of the little like plastic pull-out drawers underneath. There you're seated across from Iggy is this counselor, Mr. Marty Martinson.
All right, so what is this all about? You called me in here. You're keeping me after class. I got to get to practice.
Well, the problem's all the stuff that's happening in class. You're not doing good at school. Your teachers are complaining, students are complaining, and nobody's happy about what you're doing there, kid. You gotta shape it up. You're never gonna pass school if you're like this.
Maybe I have bigger priorities.
Bigger than school? That can't be the case. You're a student. You're a burgeoning young mind. You gotta be molded. You gotta be fostered by the educational system.
Iggy starts off resistant, but after hearing this ridiculous man talk for 30 seconds, changes tracks and is like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I've been letting down the school. I've been letting down my teachers. And more importantly, I've been letting myself down.
Oh, God. Don't take it too hard on yourself, son. Come on. There's a way out of this.
No, it's true. I mean, it's my future, and I'm the only one who can determine what it looks like. It's in my hands. I just need to seize it.
Oh.
I see it all now.
That's exactly it. And you'll be doing plenty of that season in detention.
Wait, what?
I'm glad you have these hopes and dreams to better yourself, but enough teachers have complained that you do have detention the remainder of the week.
and I'll be right there with you, making sure that you are turning over a new leaf. I'll help motivate you in these one-on-one sessions in detention after school, all right?
You know what? I appreciate this. I appreciate that somebody finally cares enough to reach out and be there for me when I need it. And I'm ready to start doing the work. I'm ready to start looking in and figuring things out. I am going to piss myself. So can I just go to the washroom real quick and then we can start doing the work?
Oh, Ignatius, I wish that were possible. But based on the number of complaints, I cannot let you out of my sight legally. I am going to have to walk with you directly to the washroom, and I will be there with you. I'm not going to look or anything, but I do have to escort you directly into the washroom. You can use the stall. It might be unorthodox if you're taking a whiz, but you are going to go into the stall. I will be waiting outside the door, and then we will march right back to the detention hall for your first round of detention, all right?
Well, you know what? I can hold it, actually.
Oh, don't try to hold anything, and you can tell me anything. Tell me anything. I'm gonna be there for you, son.
You really are, aren't you?
Yes. Think of me as your guardian angel. I'll always be right there, hang above your shoulder. And then if you think of the other shoulder where that devil ought to be, kick him out of there and I'll be on that shoulder too.
So these detentions, how long do they run for?
As long as it takes.
I love how this is the season where Michael has this straight-laced character, and then all of your parental figures are out of control.
He's gotta funnel it into something. Something.
You genuinely dodge it. I was like, oh, perfect. I'm gonna I know how to deal with this guy. And like twice over, you were like, no, I'm not gonna let you do the thing. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then just leave. And you were like, no, I will accompany you into the stall. And I was like, well, fuck. I guess I'm going to detention. Damn it. So that scene was the first trouble at school beat. Your grades are slipping and teachers are on your back. Do you care? +1 slam, distracted, annoyed, etc. I don't think I care about school and the fact that I'm not doing well, but this this weirdly effective counselor who's like not effective at connecting with Iggy on any level, but effective at I am actually not going to let you pull any of your bullshit.
This government mandated counselor with legal rights.
So he does care that it's I'm going to have to do these detentions and that is going to put a damper on things. So I care in that respect. Now, I'm supposed to take a slam. Both of my slam boxes are currently full. I got Fired, which is the regular slam from the Super Slam of Mega Fired. Mm-hmm. I have Mauled, which was the Mega Mauled that it's already down to a regular, but it's both my boxes. They full, which means Disaster Strikes.
Yes, that's correct.
So I'm gonna be taking a Doom here as opposed to a Slam because that's the consequences of a disaster. I mean, if it was in the run, it might be a peel back or something. But since it's happening during downtime, just straight to the Doom.
Don't be filled with doom, son. There's always hope.
What do we call this Doom?
Nurtured to death.
Got your number?
I got your number, yeah.
And so you spend that first detention with him, and as you're sitting there, he's reading the local newspaper, the Sunset Tribune, and one of the letters to the editor is just Dear Editor, these kids with the Sunset Sideshow went and broke all of the rules for the most recent match, and it caused a disaster with this mega mole, and I do not think we should be allowing it to happen. As a Doorways member, this is the kind of thing that the XBF promised wouldn't happen, and they are just letting these hooligans get into all of this trouble. I wish we would stop. Thank you. From Mrs. Eleanor Winters. And that's, angry. So you get
I
minus...
can't believe they used a different font to convey that voice.
Yeah, I know. It's like italics. And that's so you get -1 with doorways for, disrupting the mega mole and causing that to happen.
Nice.
I think this is a weekday after school. Everyone's home right now. And JB knocks on the door of her sister's room.
What?
I'm coming in.
Whatever.
And JB opens the door to the bedroom of Alyssa Baxter, 14 years old. Do you have a description for?
I hadn't totally thought. I think long dark hair. Got dark mascara. Got a little bit of an emo look going on.
Is this the era of a scene kid?
Yeah, a little bit of a scene kid vibe. I like that.
Eyeliner all the way around.
Yeah. Got a Paula the Ape Woman graphic tee, and like a skirt with a studded belt,
Yes.
and
I'm picturing a poster on the wall of Lazy Bunny, but all of their faces have been drawn on by this point.
Yeah, that was like from a previous phase. She had a genuine Lazy Bunny poster on her wall, and now she's crossed them all out. Yeah,
Dylan is still fine though.
Yeah.
JB just steps into the room and then nudges the door closed, and she kind of leans against the door frame, arms crossed, and says, "Okay, so Mom wanted me to talk to you about the whole rescue thing where you went into the Golden Jungle."
When I went into the Golden Jungle, or when you went into the Golden Jungle? Because we both went into the Golden Jungle.
When you went into the Golden Jungle, because you had to get scooped out by rescue, and I was the one doing the scooping in my excursion to the Golden Jungle.
Well, whatever. We both went, so...
But you got in trouble for it.
Yeah, well, that just shows that Mom's a hypocrite.
Yeah, but you still got, caught, and you got in trouble, and now she's taking it out on me.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
No, it's not a me problem. It's a you problem. You're the one who needs to either up your game or cut it out.
Up my game?
Yeah, because you're getting caught by rescue and I'm the one about to go into a tournament. So don't try turning things on me or on Mom.
Sorry if I'm out here doing real slug blasting where there are actual stakes instead of going in the corporate sanctioned XBF events where you can't actually get into any real trouble.
You think we can't actually get into trouble?
I mean, there's cameras everywhere and rescue agents at the door. What trouble can you get into? That's not real slug blasting. What me and my friends do when we sneak a bottle of baby duck into the Golden Jungle. And hang out in the chasm, that's real slug blasting.
God damn.
You don't know the first thing about XBF. You don't know the first thing about my crew and what we get into. All right? And you're the one who's going to have your slug blasting shut down by Mom if you're not careful.
Sounds like we're both going to have our slug blasting shut down by Mom if I'm not careful. So you might want to try being nicer to me.
Am I your babysitter now?
I don't need a babysitter.
No? You don't? Because maybe next time you go out, I'll just have to go and check on you.
If you don't want me to get caught by rescue and get in trouble with Mom so she doesn't harsh your whole situation, then maybe you should show me some of the portal zones so I know better ways of getting out. Maybe share some of the knowledge instead of just hoarding it and letting me get caught.
It's a little bit more than that, okay? You need better covers as well.
Better covers? Our covers are perfect. I say that I'm going to Tammy's house, and Tammy says she's going to my house.
Okay, but Mom catches on that so fast.
How?
because I would say that I was going to Conklin's house, and then Conklin would say that he was going to my house. And then Lou called Mom, and it was a whole thing. You get one of those. So
They
if you
call each other?
Yeah, they call each other.
Oh. Well, what else can you do?
Look, maybe you have chess club after school.
Ew.
You don't really have chess club after school, Alyssa.
Yeah, I know. I would never.
But like something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. No, this is good.
Okay, so I'll help you out. And then you're gonna, I guess we're choosing the up your game part.
Yeah.
But if something happens, this is on you, okay? This is not on me.
I don't think Mom will see it that way, but whatever.
Whatever. I guess I just have to make sure that you don't get in trouble too. Okay, great.
That sounds great to me.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, that beat was Final Warning, the second beat in the family arc. So now JB is in trouble, I guess, with her 3 years younger sister.
I mean, the ultimatum is help me not get caught at slug blasting, or we're both in trouble with Mom. So
yeah, basically. Yeah.
Just like that Robyn had a scene with an obstinate Michael NPC, and he's like, I'm just going to take it out on Laena.
Passing the buck now. Yeah.
Absolute. For my Doom, I would love to pitch babysitter.
Yeah.
Baby brackets duck sitter.
Oh,
damn.
baby duck. A few days later at school, Conklin, you are going down the hall, and there is this kid that you see in class. He's kind of a strange kid. He's got like curly red hair at the top of his head, and you've never seen him blink once. And he's got freckles, and he often has shirts that are like ghosts are real, or shirts that are like Sasquatch murdered my dad, like all of these kind of things. And he comes up to you, and you know him as Trent Glorman. He's a freak. And he comes
call
up...
him Gawker because he doesn't blink.
Yeah,
He's
that's
Trent
right.
Gawker Glorman?
Yes, yeah, Gawker Glorman. And so Gawker comes up to you, and he's just eyes wide open, looking like into your soul. And, hey, Conklin, I just... Good job with your slug blasting. You do very good at slug blasting.
Thanks, Gawker. Appreciate it.
I know that you were probably looking for more to upgrade your equipment because you're a slug blaster.
Sure.
And I realized that you have the same last name as Caribou Cavanaugh, and that is my favorite show. And so I thought you might be interested because I found out a thing because of his show, and I was thinking maybe you can go and check it out. I am not a slug blaster, and I would not be able to do, but maybe you can go get the research and prove it, and also you can get some supplies because I have this really interesting video I got from the internet. And he pulls out, like, you're kind of like, sure.
Yeah. I've known people like this where I'm like, you've got a weird energy, but you're nice and harmless. So I just kind of have to be polite.
You just got to put up with this. And what he pulls up on his phone is this video. The video is from the camera feed of a Drow underwater probe. You see at first there's not much to see. Along the top and bottom is data displayed, such as timestamps and coordinates, but otherwise grainy blackness with small particles that catch the beam of the probe's floodlight. Then slowly appearing is a debris of machinery and the decimated hull of some kind of human-engineered structure. A deep moan breaks the soundscape of the probe moving through water. The probe's camera turns upwards and to the side. Eerie blackness once again, but The shot holds steady. Then a spot of light appears, not from the probe's floodlight, but a source that is beyond the floodlight's reach. Then another light appears, another, and another. A field of small lights that spans who knows how far. Then one giant circle of light gazes upon the probe, so bright that the lens of the probe has to adjust. And when it does, it seems to have a pupil? Like the slitted pupil of something of that, like a crocodile? But it would have to be the biggest crocodile imaginable. A crocomile, if you will. We'll see if I come up with a better name for it on the next episode of QK!